Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a very long time since I have filmed a video, but your girl's back. So I'm back here today with another tutorial. I know it's not a cosplay tutorial like I said it was gonna be, but truth be told, my cosplay isn't done yet. I've been so slow with it, it's making me mad. Ironically enough. But I promise my Wonder Woman cosplay get ready with me video thing tutorial. So before we get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Just go ahead and do it. Alright guys, enough fooling around. Let's get right into this look. I'm going to start off with priming my face. I already moisturized and now I'm going to prime my face. I'm going to use two different primers because recently I have gone to oily combination. It's kind of like in between, like my face is literally like part oily, part dry, and it's really annoying actually. So I'm going to start off with using two different primers on the nose, on my nose and right here where I've noticed my pores are starting to get a little bit bigger. I'm going to use the Makeup Forever First Step Primer right here and right here. And then on the rest of my face, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. And to apply my primer, I'm going to use a little cheap brush in a set that I got from Amazon. Before we get started with anything else, while I let that primer just soak in a little, I'm going to remove my wig. I'm personally going to be wearing a different wig for this look, but I'm not going to be wearing it while I don't like wearing my wigs while I'm doing my makeup and or my jewelry while I'm doing my makeup, so just a personal preference. So next step I like to do is my eyebrows. While I do let my primer like sit in, I do like to get my concealer and then start putting it over my acne scars and the black ring, infamously every black female probably has, and just use that to cover it. And I like to let it sit and kind of bake there, so that way when I blend it out, it's like, that's how I get the most full coverage I like to use. Because I don't really have any full coverage foundations. I do, but that's not what I'm going to be using today. Just for the purpose because my chest is exposed, and when my chest is exposed, I like to match my foundation to my chest. If I am wearing something that's like a highlight like this, then I will match it. Then I will wear a darker foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, and I'll be back when I'm ready to apply foundation. So I was gone longer than I thought I would be because I thought the camera was still on when I was doing my foundation, and yeah, it wasn't. So my foundation and eyebrows are done, and now I'm going to move on to the eyes. So that way if I do have fallout, I can just cover it back up with foundation, not have to worry about concealer or any of that shit. So now I'm going to use two primers on my eyes. I'm going to start off with the Urban Decay Paint Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and then I'm also going to use the NYX White Eyeshadow Base. I'm going to quickly set my eyelids with some Airspun. I'm going to scoot y'all on in. Alright, now I'll have you guys in my personal bubble. gonna go ahead and get started with my eye look today. So personally, when I start on the eyes, I like to do, I don't like under eye highlight. I hate it actually. So I like to start off with a kind of a transition color that is my skin tone. So I just use my face powder actually when I do it. So I like to take a big fluffy brush. This one is the EB13 from JannelC, and I'm going to use that and just kind of use it as my transition color. So I'm going to do it ever so lightly, only using really powder, just because it is a, you know, it is a setting powder, so it's gonna have a lot of pigment, more than a regular eyeshadow would in my skin tone that I cannot find. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Morphe 35O palette in all mattes. And I'm going to go in with this orange shade right here in the very top corner. And we're just going to use that as our transition shade. With a smaller Wet n Wild blending brush, and now I'm going to go in with a darker orange. I'm going to go in the color Jamila from the Juvia's Place Saharan palette. Back in with the 35O matte palette, we're going to go in with this really dark orange right here that honestly, that was the deal breaker for me and made me get the whole palette just for that one color. We're going with the same brush and we're just gonna dabble that right here. And we're gonna put that in our crease as well. This doe color brush I got from Amazon. I know it's a little bit dirty, but it's okay. It's okay. The Tartelette in Bloom palette, which is this one, and we're going to go in with the color Activist first, which is this second darkest color. Which is the second darkest color in the palette. And we're just gonna do this right here. We're going to blend it out with that same orange brush. To spice up this look a little bit more, we're just going to deepen it up and make it look a little bit more spooky. So we're going to go in with the regular Tartelette palette. And we're gonna use the color Fashionista. It's the black in the palette. I'm not gonna hold it up because I'm not trying to make the camera go with the lighting. So we're gonna take a little bit of that on this Ruby Kisses small eyeshadow brush. And we're just gonna put that in our outer V. We just put that brown. But we're gonna make it look really grungy. But we still want that glam. So we're not going to put too much. We're going to go back in with the brown brush again. The rough bristle, like it's the rough bristle brushes. I really love those for blending out like colors because they do such a good job. So we're going to blend that out again. Before I continue, I'm just going to go ahead and add the shimmer that I want to use onto my lid now before I continue darkening the look. And to do that, I'm just going to use a simple concealer brush. I know it's for concealer, but I don't obviously use it for concealer. And then going in with the 35O shimmer palette, we're going to go in with, again, the top orange color, but we're going to take a little bit that same thing, but we're not dipping into any more black. We're just going to use what's left in the brush. We're going to deepen our V. our outer corner. You keep going back and forth and blending it until you are satisfied. Stop here on the eyes, and we're just gonna go on and continue with the face. Before we now onto concealer. We're going to conceal under my eyes. I don't really have anything to conceal, so I'd like to use a lightweight concealer. I like to use a lightweight concealer under my eyes instead of like a heavy duty one. So we're gonna take the M Cosmetics The Great Cover Up. They don't make it anymore. Oh, this is before Michelle and did that. And we're just gonna do this real fast. I always look so ridiculous. And now we're going to take our little Real Technique sponge. We're gonna let this sit for a little bit, not a lot, a little bit, and we're gonna blend it all out afterwards. We're gonna go in with the Sacha Buttercup powder and the Equal to sponge. We're gonna set it. I don't bake because my skin has been turning dry lately, so I'm just going to set it and then dust it away. All this is here, we're just gonna take a regular powder brush. We're just gonna dust it away, and then we're gonna set our face with your regular setting powder. Before I continue, I'm going to add my beauty mark that was right here back with some concealer. I'm going to use that using the end of this brush. Alright, moving on to contour. I'm going to contour with my Profusion contour palette. I'm going in with the darkest shade. Next up is bronzing. I like to use a dual fiber brush for bronzing because I feel like, you know, it works better, if that makes sense. Now I'm going to use, the Ebony Queen bronzer from Covergirl. And we're just going to swirl that in there. We're going to bronze our face. I like to go right over the contour just to help soften it as well. But I like to go further down than where I put the contour. So I typically start my contour right here, and then I like to extend the bronzer like going this way, just to help shape my face but also not make it look as rough. For blush, I'm going to use my E.L.F blush brush, and I'm going to use my E.L.F palette, and I'm going to go in with this color. I'm going to mix these two right here, and I'm gonna use that very, very lightly, and just flush. All right, and at this point, I am going to move back up to the eyes. So I'm going to take a small pencil brush like so. I'm going to go back into my Tarte Bloom palette, and I'm going to get the same color Activist. And I'm going to dust that right underneath my waterline. Okay, guys, I went ahead and finished my eyes off camera. All I have left to do is put on some lashes. But my lash glue is drying, so we're just going to skip on ahead to highlight. Now for highlighter, I am going to use this one, the Vivid Baked Highlighter from Makeup Revolution in the shade Golden Lights. We're just gonna twinkle, 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 just a little bit. This stuff can be intense when I want to baby. We're also going to put this same highlighter and we're going to put it in our inner corner. And now it's time to put on the lashes and I'll be right back. Alright, now that I have my lashes on, I'm just going to blend it in with my natural lashes using just the little travel size Rollerlash. Mascaras don't really matter to me, honestly. Like, the only one that I know for a fact that I love to death is the X-rated mascara from Smashbox. And I lost that one and I can't find it, so I really just pick up any mascara now. But yeah. I just really use them to make my lashes black. Wanted to give you guys some quick Addams Family vibes, even though you guys can't see how really long this wig is. It is a 40-inch wig and it is from Epic Cosplay Wigs and is in the style Tesserone. I bought this wig myself. I bought it for my Houndoom Pokemon Jinka cosplay that I have yet to start, but you know what? Why not buy the wig ahead of time? So everything's basically done. I already sprayed my face. Sorry. I know you guys like watching people go off. But now the last thing we're going to do is put on some black liquid lipstick. And this will complete the look. Alright guys, and this is the finished look. What do you guys think? And that completes this Halloween kind of glammy tutorial. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and if you really like this video, then please give it a huge thumbs up. Catch you in my next video. See you.